Is Patrick Williams running out of time in Chicago? The former 4th overall pick is facing a make-or-break season with the Bulls. But there's a twist. A 6'10" Lithuanian phenom named Matas Buzelis is turning heads and could change everything. Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating storyline brewing in Chicago. We'll be examining Patrick Williams' crucial season ahead and introducing you to an intriguing prospect named Matas Buzelis. So, grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's break it down. Patrick Williams, the crossroads. Let's start with Patrick Williams, the Chicago Bulls' enigmatic forward entering his 4th NBA season. When the Bulls selected Williams 4th overall in the 2020 draft, expectations were sky high. His combination of size, athleticism, and two-way potential had fans dreaming of a future star. But 3 years in, we're still waiting for that breakout season. Now, I'm not here to bash Williams. He's shown flashes of brilliance, and injuries have certainly played a role in stunting his development. But the NBA is a results-driven league, and the clock is ticking. The 2023-24 season could very well be Williams' last chance to cement himself as a core piece of Chicago's future. Let's look at the numbers. Williams has career averages of 9.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per game. Solid, but not exactly the production you'd expect from a top 5 pick. His three-point shooting has improved, hitting 41.5% last season, which is encouraging. But the Bulls need more consistency and aggression from him on both ends of the floor. The potential is there. We've seen Williams lock down some of the league's best scorers. We've witnessed his smooth mid-range game and ability to finish at the rim. But those moments have been too few and far between. The Bulls have been patient, but with Williams entering the final year of his rookie contract, it's now or never. So, what does Williams need to do to keep his starting spot and secure his future in Chicago? Aggression. Williams needs to attack the basket more frequently. His hesitation in the half-court offense has been a persistent issue. With his physical tools, he should be putting pressure on the defense every possession. Consistency. The Bulls need Williams to be a reliable 3rd or 4th scoring option. That means bringing it every night, not just in spurts. Defensive dominance. While he's shown the ability to be an elite defender, Williams needs to make it a nightly occurrence. Locking down the opponent's best wing should be his calling card. Rebounding. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, Williams should be averaging more than 4.3 rebounds per game. Crashing the boards would greatly benefit Chicago's sometimes stagnant offense. Leadership. It's time for Williams to assert himself as a vocal presence on the court. Taking charge during crucial moments could elevate his game and the team's performance. The competition for minutes will be fierce. With the addition of Torrey Craig and the continued development of players like Dallin Terry, Williams can't afford to rest on his potential any longer. Don't get me wrong, folks. I'm rooting for Patrick Williams. When he's locked in, he can be a game changer. Remember his career-high 35-point explosion against the Timberwolves last season? Or his clutch defense on Giannis Antetokounmpo in crucial matchups? That's the Patrick Williams the Bulls need consistently. But let's be real, the NBA waits for no one. If Williams doesn't take that next step this season, the Bulls might be forced to look elsewhere for their power forward of the future. And speaking of the future, the Matas Buzelis factor. While Patrick Williams fights to secure his spot in Chicago, there's a tantalizing prospect on the horizon that has NBA scouts drooling. Enter Matas Buzelis, the 6'10" Lithuanian-American wunderkind who's drawing comparisons to some of the game's greatest players. Now, I know what you're thinking. Alex, why are we talking about a high school kid when discussing the Bulls' current roster? Well, my friends, because Buzelis represents the type of talent that could make a franchise rethink its entire strategy. And with the Bulls potentially heading towards a rebuild if this season doesn't pan out, Buzelis could be the light at the end of the tunnel. So, who is Matas Buzelis? Born in 2004, Buzelis has taken an unconventional path to the pros. Instead of going the college route, he signed with the G League Ignite for the 2023-24 season. This move will pit him against professional competition and give NBA teams a better look at his readiness for the big leagues. Show highlights of Buzelis from high school and international play. What makes Buzelis special? Let's break it down. Size and skill. At 6'10" with guard-like skills, Buzelis is the prototype of the modern NBA wing. He can handle the ball, shoot from distance, and finish at the rim with equal ease. Versatility. Buzelis can play multiple positions, from shooting guard to power forward. This positional flexibility is gold in today's NBA. Basketball IQ. Scouts rave about Buzelis' court vision and decision-making. He sees plays develop before they happen, a trait that can't be taught. Defensive potential. With his length and mobility, Buzelis projects as a multi-positional defender who can guard 1 through 4. Work ethic. By all accounts, Buzelis is a gym rat with an insatiable appetite for improvement. That mentality bodes well for his future development. Now, let's pump the brakes for a second. Buzelis is still raw and untested against top competition. His slight frame will need to fill out to withstand the rigors of the NBA. And like all young players, there's no guarantee he'll reach his lofty potential. But the upside? It's through the roof. We're talking about a player who could potentially do it all on the court. A point forward who can initiate the offense, space the floor, and protect the rim. Sound familiar? Yeah, we're entering Kevin Durant and Giannis Antetokounmpo territory with these comparisons. Now, I'm not saying Buzelis is the next KD or Giannis. That would be unfair to the kid. But the tools are there for him to be a franchise-altering talent. And that's where the Patrick Williams connection comes full circle. If Williams doesn't make the leap this season, and the Bulls find themselves in the lottery, Buzelis could be the perfect consolation prize. Imagine a frontcourt with Buzelis and a developed Williams. The length, the switchability on defense, the offensive firepower, it's enough to make Bulls fans salivate. But here's the kicker: Buzelis might not even be available when the Bulls pick. He's projected as a potential top 3 selection in the 2024 draft. If Chicago wants a shot at him, they might need to get creative in the trade market or hope for some lottery luck. There you have it, folks. Patrick Williams' pivotal season and the Matas Buzelis factor, all wrapped up in one neat package. The 2023-24 NBA season promises to be a fascinating one for Bulls fans and NBA enthusiasts alike. Will Williams finally put it all together and become the star Chicago envisioned? Can Buzelis live up to the enormous hype and become the next international sensation? Only time will tell, but you can bet we'll be covering every development right here on Hoops Insider. What do you think? Is this Patrick Williams' last chance? Are you excited about Matas Buzelis' potential? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA analysis. Until next time, keep balling.